Hey guys, David here. Just wanted to quickly show you some things that I do here. Um, right here you see my laminator. I have this loaded up with a gloss laminate. It's a 2 mil product, so added to another 3 mil comes out to about 5 mils. The laminate usually is there for a couple different reasons, sometimes for protection, sometimes for UV protection, and other times just there for the effect. So if you're using a laminate, you can either use a gloss, a matte, a luster, or satin to give you a different effect for whatever the client's looking for. Right here I have, which I'm going to pull you down so you can take a look. So right here I have 1,000 decals. These are roughly 3 inches by 4 inches. You can see the whole row here. They're all loaded here, ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to feed them through, and they're going to come out here on the other side, laminated. And then once they're laminated here, I'm going to take them over to my Summa, which is my, if you guys don't know, my big version of the silhouette. So I wanted to show you a little bit more about what I do. If you like these videos, please leave me a comment. Let me know that this is effective and it helps you guys, because I want to do the things that are going to work for you. So showing you a little bit more about what I do, I think helps. But if it doesn't, let me know. And if you'd like to see more, also let me know. Just click like, and we'll show you some laminating. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the laminator. Laminator I have is a 62-inch wide, so it has these 2 main rollers down here, down below, and up above here. These do heat up for me if I need to, but most of the time these are cold. Depending on the type of laminate you're using, it will require either heat or cold lam. I prefer to go cold because it's a lot easier and you don't use as much electricity to heat it up, and time, all that stuff. So this really helps. As you can see, I've lined up my print, and it's just on the outside line of my registration marks. That's what these little blocks are that you guys are seeing on the corners. These are my registration areas. So when this goes into the plotter, that's what it's going to read. You'll notice on the silhouette you have very similar things. The little L brackets and the blocks for Pixie Scan. That is essentially what this is as well. Just to easily break it down so you guys can see and understand a little bit more about what it is I'm doing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this going, get this set up, and kind of show you the process. And then on the other side here, this is where it's going to come out, and it's all already tacked down and it's ready to go. So that's the beginning, and I'll set you up so you can see what's going on. Okay, we're all set up and we're rolling. As you can see, I'm gonna put you up close here. It's slowly sucking in the decal. So as you can tell here, it's just a slow roller machine, and it's just really pressuring it. So when it comes out on the other end, it's just a big sticky adhesive, clear adhesive with a gloss sheen to it that is making this now a gloss decal, which makes it thicker, makes it a little bit more durable, makes it easier to peel and stick. So a lot of good things that come from this. So this is just the process I go through. You can see over here, I'm kind of preparing myself. This is a roll, a little roller system that I use. This rolls with it. So as that roll gets closer to over here, I'm going to tack the decals on with a couple pieces of tape and start rolling this so we can keep it fed onto something, because this is over, gosh, I want to say about 200 feet of material, and as it's being produced, I have to be able to take it, put it on here, and then take this roll and take it over to my plotter, and then that's where it's going to be doing the cutting. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this sucker up and get this job going. So here's my speed controls. So right now I'm gonna bump it up to a 6. And as you can tell, going a lot faster now. And a couple of things too I want to point out. You'll notice that you see like these little striations coming out. Sometimes if you load these things, you can get a little goofy, and you can change it just by like kind of adjusting the speed and tension, just by placing your hand on it sometimes. So you don't have like what's called silvering. It's a little light area of air that kind of gets trapped because it's not on there perfectly straight. And since nothing's perfect, sometimes you have to kind of mess around and get that ready. So right now, getting close to the end here, so I'm gonna put it down to 2 again. As you can tell, my decals are now closer to my core. So I'm gonna tack these up and I'm gonna get these done. And then the next step is gonna be cutting and showing you how it works on the machine. Okay, so here we are at the end of the roll. Just rolling up the rest of them right now. Everything went through fine, no issues, and we're going to go ahead and move this off to the plotter. But first, because the way these were printed and the way they need to be